Please join my alliance, links in the description below. Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about how to sell items on the player market. A lot of you guys pointed out in my last video, Kero, how do you have so much meseta, 56 million meseta? And obviously I do take my own advice, I do my dailies, I do my weeklies, but that only results in a couple million meseta every single week. So how do I get so much more? Keep in mind I am fully free to play, so I only have 3 character slots, so it's not because I have 20 characters and that's how I make bazillions of meseta. But the main thing that I do in order to make a little bit more meseta at the side, it's actually play the player market. So if you guys remember from yesterday's video, I taught you guys how to use the personal shop in order to buy items. So in the personal shop, of course, you can buy a lot of cosmetic items, you can even buy some crafted skills, different types of units, and different types of weapons. However, how does a free-to-play player sell items onto the player market? So if you're like me and you're fully free to play, you're going to notice that when you go to manage personal shop and you want to put up items for sale from inventory or from storage, this menu is going to pop up saying AC payment required. So as we all know, AC means cash only, and it requires a premium 30-day pack in order to enable this function. However, as a free-to-play player, obviously we're not going to be able to spend real money on it. So how do we unlock the personal shop? There's a very easy way to unlock it, and that is through fun scratchies. So we're going to press escape, we're going to come to our push cart and play scratch tickets. And in the scratch tickets right down here, you'll notice that there is a fun scratch. So we're going to go to the prize list in the fun scratch and scroll all the way down, and you're going to notice that right up here there is a personal shop use for 3 days. The drop rate is awfully low at 0.4878%. However, we're going to be gambling for this specific item. So in my case, I don't have this item right now. However, I do want to use my personal shop so I can sell a bunch of items that I've been saving up. So this is what I usually do. I would usually save up items and leave them in my storage, but I would lock the item until I have a surplus of items. So we come over here, let's go to units over here, and then we'll all units, and we go by locked. And you can see here that I have a couple of units that I've locked, as well as my weapons. If I go to all weapons as well and I go locked, you can see here that I've got certain weapons locked as well. You know, a 6 affix weapon with a chrome soul, so forth and so on. And I determine if I should lock the weapon or not simply by checking the augments. So you know, this one's got chrome soul and mark grief, and I would search all weapons. I'll be like, oh, you know, this one's worth 20,000 meseta. And if I search weapons of the same name, it's worth 200,000 meseta. So I'm like, okay, you know, maybe I should keep it. And I just stockpile a ton of items that I want to sell, and I just make sure that I lock all of them. And when I have 5 or 6 different items which are all worth over 100,000 meseta, then I'll begin my fun scratch. However, before that, you need to make sure that you have enough fun points. So I have 52,000 fun points, which is quite a lot. However, let's say you've only got 1,000 or you've got less than 1,000. Don't worry, you can exchange X cubes into fun points. So come over here to the X cubes exchanger, you're going to click exchange, and right here, for every 2 X cubes, you're able to get 1,000 fun points. You can also get the personal quarter use for 1 X cube for every 3 days, which is also very, very useful. And don't forget, we've got the rare drop rate plus 250% for 6 X cubes. So, you know, these are very important items which you can use to your advantage. Another thing is if you are augmenting or affixing, scroll to the very bottom and you'll also see augmentation aid plus 40%. This will consume 100 X cubes. It's very expensive, but giving you that augmentation aid plus 40% really helps out and eliminates all RNG whenever you're augmenting a weapon, or at least most RNG. So do take advantage of that. So now is the fun part. You're going to see me suffer as I go through my scratch tickets in order to get that personal shop use. So over here, you can scratch 10 times at a time, which I highly recommend. It'll consume 1,000 fun points, and immediately this menu will come up. You just pick whatever box you want. I pick random, to be honest. So I'm going to pick the right one, and we got a Kuna candy box, blah 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 blah. And the only thing that we're really looking for over here is the personal shop use for 3 days. So yep, let's do that again. We're gonna pick the right one once more, and nope. Oh, we got a personal quarters for 3 days. This will debate you, at least it debates me all the time, but it's actually personal quarters use, not personal shop. So that's not the one we want, so we're gonna continue. So keep in mind that if it does overflow, they will put it automatically into your storage. So, you know, currently my stuff is way overflowed, And nope, not here. Let's continue. You know, it's just gonna keep saying that maximum items allowed, and it's gonna throw everything that I have into my storage. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Okay, nothing here, and we will continue. So we're already down like 4,000 fun points or something, but we are gonna keep going. On average, it takes me about 10,000 fun points before I get a personal shop use, but you guys may be luckier than me or might be unluckier than me, I don't know. But it does give a bunch of other materials which may be useful, you know, so like gear requirement assists and enhancement aids and stuff like this. It also gives you a ton of grinders, which is very nice, but you know, you're gonna be here for quite some time in order to get what you actually want. But there are some high ticket items over here. Like one item that I just got was the straight ponytail. This is worth some money, I believe, because it is a hairstyle. But, you know, majority of the time, it's gonna be garbage. So we're at like 8,000 fun points now, and we're still going strong. This is at 9,000. Do another one, 10,000. All right, we're at 10,000 now. So on average, I should get one in this, if I'm lucky. Merit value plus 10% is pretty nice. That's for crafting. We are heading towards 11,000 now. Of course, you don't have to pick the right one every time. You can pick other ones if you want. Still not getting it. We're picking the middle one this time. We're gonna do something different. This is on 12,000 fun points now. Oh man, 13,000. Let's pick the left one. Personal quarters. God damn, it always debates me every single time. We're at 13,000 now. 14,000. 15,000. I'm beginning to lose my sanity as we're on 16,000 now. 17,000. 18,000, 19,000. Was that personal shop? I think that was personal shop. Personal quarters. Okay, let's continue. I lost count. Were we on 19,000 or are we on 20,000? I'm gonna say 19,000. This is 20,000. 20,000, still nothing. We're at 21,000. 22,000 now. 23,000. I told you I'm gonna lose my sanity over this. That was a personal quarters, wasn't it? Yep, personal quarters. Nope. Keep going. 24,000. Personal quarters again. Nope. 25,000. Personal quarters again. 26,000. 27,000. 28,000. 29,000. 30,000. It has to pop now. Come on. With 30,000, dude. 31,000. If I run out of fun points, that would be really, really unfortunate. So it is really dang rare. 32,000, 33,000, 34,000. Come on, I'm losing my sanity here. No more. 35,000, 36,000, 37,000. 38,000. Wow, this is kind of stupid now. Personal quarters debated me again. 39,000. Was that personal shop? Yes! 39,000. We got the personal shop use for 3 days, alright? So now, when we use this item, we'll be able to access the shop. So that gives you a rough idea of how low the chance is to get personal shop use. But it is a free-to-play method. It is a huge hassle, obviously, because you're gonna have to sort through all your junk now. If you can see here, my inventory will be filled with garbage over here. But I mean, on the bright side, maybe you actually wanted these, you know, you can consume them and stuff like that. So personal quarters use, I've got 9 of these, so I'll be using all of them. That's a month's worth of personal quarters. So obviously, if you don't want to go through the hassle of all that, all you need to do is, of course, spend some real money and you go to the AC shop and simply just buy the premium set 30-day, 60-day, or 90-day, any of these. And as long as you have premium, you will have access to the player shop at any time that you want. Just keep in mind, the more days you buy it, the cheaper it'll be. So if you were to buy 90 days through 30 days at a time, like every month, you would be paying 4,500, while if you just buy 90 days at once, you'll be saving 600 AC. So you could do that if you want. I personally, as I said before, I am a fully free-to-play player, so I need to go through this fun scratchy hell every time I want to sell something. But you'll see right here, I'm just going to show it to you guys so you guys don't think I'm scamming you all. So we're going to come here, all storage, we're going to scroll down. You can actually just search it. We're just going personal, and right here, personal shop use, take that out. So here, let me just prove to you that I can't use my personal shop right now. See, I've got this message right. So we're going to close this, press I, we're going to eat the personal shop use for 3 days. Nom 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 nom. Use this, personal shop, personal manage personal shop, and put items from storage. And voila, now I have access to all my stuff. If you guys want to know how to actually sell stuff, all you need to do is click the item to put it up. So let's say that I want to sell this. I can just click it, and then I can check augment market. And let's say, you know, Chrome Soul's pretty good, so I'll search all units. It's worth 40,000, right? So I can just click 40,000 and it'll immediately put in the price with the tax. Remember, when you're selling stuff, it will include a tax, but you're not paying the tax. The person buying the item will be paying the tax. So sometimes you may need to lower your price. This is the money that you will get, the total meseta you will get if anyone buys your item. However, this number over here, tax inclusive price, is what people will see on the marketplace. People will see it's 42,000 meseta, and then the game itself will tax you 2,000 meseta, so you will only get 40,000 meseta. So what you can do is you can lower the number over here and just kind of round it for the customer, round it for the client. So the total meseta you get is 38,000, but they're paying 40,000 meseta. And you can play around with this number just to make things easier. So for me, I like to do that in order to promote my sales. And then you just click put up to sale. And it says here, are you sure you want to do that? You say yes, and voila. But let's say you made a mistake and you put up an item that you didn't want to put up and you want to take it down. You go to withdrawal to storage, and over here will be all the items that you put up, and you can quickly take them down. So over here I have a nice weapon with Quartz Soul. It's a 6-socket weapon. I placed it at 200,000 meseta. Maybe I didn't want to sell it at 2,000, or maybe the prices have changed. I could withdraw, take that out. So we can go back here to put items up from storage, click that, go to our weapons, delete the personal thing for some reason, it's searching for that, and right here is the item that we took off. Then we can recheck the price. Quartz Soul 6 sockets, how much is it worth? Oh, look, it's not worth 200,000 anymore. There was a huge drop in price. It went down to like 150. So over here, I can adjust the price to make it 150,000 meseta so that this item is a little bit more enticing for my customers to buy. And boom. Voila, now it's set at 150,000 meseta. And it's usually a good idea to just take a look at all the items you placed up here and just to cross-check with the market price to make sure that the items that you put up, you're not selling it too expensive or too cheap. Like you can see here that I've got a Psyche armor here. I'm selling it for 4.7 million. This probably is too expensive, so I can take that off. And then I can put back on storage. I go to my armors, delete that, all storage. Let's go by rarity. Here's my Psyche. Let's double check the price. So it's got mutation 1, but it's only got 2 sockets. So how much is this worth? There's one at 6 million over here, but I don't think it's worth that much. Let's just check with 2 sockets. You can see Psyche is very, very inexpensive if it's just 2 sockets, only 50,000, but over here it's 200,000. So maybe I might want to adjust my price. Even though it does have mutation, you know, it is pretty nice, but it's only 2 sockets. So I might want to sell this a little bit cheaper. You know, I'll sell it at 500,000, right? And we'll round it down so that the client only has to pay 500,000 exact. So let's fix that number up. Let's do that. Boom. And to turn that down, turn that up. Exactly. They only need to pay 500,000 for the Psyche set, and boom, right? So you can just adjust your prices according to that and just kind of read the market and sell your items that way. That way you do make an extra buck or two. So you can see over here that when I go to personal shop and I go to view sales, over here will show all of my previous sales. So you can see here that, you know, I sold a Cherry Blossom Finale. I crafted this for 4 million. I was like, oh, that's pretty good money. I sold a Nemesis Shooter for 16 million. And like, this is all extra money that I'm getting from just crafted stuff, from loot that I get from urgent quests, from loot that I get from ultimate missions, so forth and so on. And I can just sell all of these things on the market and make some extra money. When the money racks up over here, I just click collect sales proceeds. Boom, I took out the 65,000 from there and I've got more money now. And that's pretty much it on how I make my extra meseta. So I don't really go really out of my way. I really just sort through my trash loot, and once in a while there's a little gem in there. It's like, oh wow, this is worth quite a lot of money. Then I would save it in my inventory, just lock it, mainly because I'm not premium. So getting access to the store, as you guys just saw me go burn through 39,000 fun points, is quite a hassle. So that's why I usually wait until I have an entire list of items that I want to sell, and then I go scratch for personal shop use for 3 days. I dump all my items on and I cash out. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. If it was, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.
What can I say except you're welcome for the heals, the boosts, the